Hello and welcome to the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. In today's video, we're going looking at model homes looking for home decor inspiration. And I have my mom with me today and she is cutting up. Just look at her. She is so funny. Turn right here. Over here. This community is for 55 and older, so she's really excited. I love looking at model homes because they're always so nice. This subdivision is called the Roseland and it's located in Lancaster, South Carolina. Let's go inside and take a look. I'm in love already. I love this entryway table. I love a good wooden organic piece. I love the round mirror. Everything just looks so nice. This unit is a ranch level. Ranch style, so all is on one floor, which I also love. Perfect for us in our silver years. So, like I said, this is for 55 and older. So, they are marketed for that. So, that was really nice. You can see that they've kind of carried that rustic, organic look throughout this space. This living room is kind of giving modern farmhouse. They have a nice little lantern there on the table. It's very cozy looking, so I do like that in the home. And these lamps are gorgeous. Now I love these lamps. The base on now, those are really nice. I like that a lot. I also love how bright and airy the place is with the larger oversized windows. That makes it really nice to get that natural sunlight in, which is wonderful. Now let's check out the heart of the home, which is the kitchen. I love that they've styled this kitchen using white with the black pendant lights. Gorgeous. Love those. And I also love how they styled the island. Very simply done. I really like that. It has a gas stove and it also has double ovens, which I like. I like this little cabinet here that they put here in the kitchen as well. Then they've got their cutting boards kind of hanging on the wall. Like I said, it's more of a farmhouse style. Decor is kind of the route that they took with this, which looks nice. Everything in here, I really like the way that they put this bowl here with some faux food or whatever and a little plant. Very simply done. If only kitchens could really look like this, right? I love the built-in stove there. Very nice. This is a nice unit. I love a nice kitchen vignette, and this one is really nice. And it's functional too, so you can have little faux, or not a faux, but a real rosemary plant or whatever herb or whatever for your kitchen. If you have windows where you can grow those types of things, and then your oils. I really like the look of that. I wish I had windows in my kitchen where I could grow some herbs, but I really don't. Then right outside of this kitchen, there is the outdoor space, which is really nice. It's a screened in porch here, so you wouldn't be able to do any cooking in here. But it's a wonderful place to come in here and lounge and everything and not have to be bothered with the mosquitoes. Because you see all those trees? Yes, I'm sure mosquitoes is a major issue over here. I love to look at how they style their bedrooms in model homes. I love the colors that they use. And this one is really nice. That accent wall in that color. I don't know what the color is, but that's really pretty, especially for this time of year. Not that you would change your walls for the season, but it just screams fall. I love the color. I love that they've brought in that color with their pillows as well as the throw on the bed. It just looks so warm, so cozy, so inviting. They went very minimalist with their decorating in this model home. Sometimes you go on model homes and they just have things everywhere beautifully decorated, but they just have a lot more than this one. This one, they kind of went with the bare minimum, but it still looks nice. I love this shower and how they have the tile going all the way up. There are some art pieces on the wall in the water closet. We haven't seen much wall art in this unit, which is interesting because usually in model homes you see a lot of that. That's a cute little arrangement there on the vanity and those little wall art pieces. This is the closet. I always like coming in the closet just to see how large the closet is in the model homes or whatever. This one is kind of awkwardly shaped, as is mine at home. It's kind of like a L shape or whatever. Not too large either, but it's nice. I like the way that they have the little props there in the shower there. I wish my shower looked like that too. I've got products everywhere. I really need to do better with that. But yeah, that tile is really pretty. I do like that. And here's another angle of the bedroom, and you can see all of the wall art that they have. They have that little gallery wall there and then the round basket. Now, for this bedroom, they kind of turned it into like a sitting room slash office. I'm not a fan of how they've chosen to decorate this space, but I do love the color that sage green or olive green, not sure which one it is. It's really, really pretty, but I'm not a fan of, anything in this room as it relates to the decor. It's just not doing it for me. And the stripes on the wall, where I like that look, I just feel like this space is just kind of small to be trying to pull that off. And it's just a lot going on. So I didn't get any inspiration in that space. I do like this other bathroom here and how they have that styled. I love that basket or whatever that is on the wall there holding the towels. That's a nice idea there. Again, I love the tile that they put in the bathroom, and I like this artwork that they've chosen to go with in this room. So this one I really did like a lot. One thing that I've noticed in every room that we've gone in, pretty much I've seen these, what I call air plants or succulents, whatever you call them. They have the faux ones pretty much all around the house, and I love that type of plant. So we're going into the third bedroom here to see how they have this one styled. And first impressions, again, this is 55 and older. And I think what they've done is gone a little bit too far as it relates to making it not look as updated as it could. Just because you're 55 and older doesn't mean that, anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah, this is how they decorated this space. I do think it's interesting how they group the pictures that are over the bed. I've never seen that styled like that. So that part is interesting. And I do like the lamps on the bedside table. I also like the black and white vase of the flowers there. So that is the chiffon. And overall, I love the unit. Not a big fan of the way they decorated, but the units are very, very nice. So now we're off to the second unit. And mom is acting a little bit better this time. So this time we're going into the Bedford unit and let's see what it's looking like. I just love looking at new houses, and anytime I see one when I'm out driving around, I will stop and look at it. So this was quite by accident that we just happened in here today. That was not the plan. We were actually headed to Belk to do some shopping, and here we are looking at houses. So once you come into the door, the to your right is the first bedroom. And I like the way that they have this decorated. I like the warm colors with the brown. I like the way that they've placed the artwork on the wall. It's got a nice little bathroom right here. Now, this is not the master, but it's nicely done. And then if you walk to the right here, you have an office. Now, I probably would reverse this and not have the bedroom right at the front door, but it's not my house and it won't ever be my house. So I'm just talking for no reason. So I do like this cabinet and I want to get a closer look to see how they have it styled. They've got a lot of stuff going on in here and it just kind of looks like they just put just a lot of stuff in here. So they've got some barware things, they've got some glasses, they got an ice bucket, they've got a little storage bin there, they've got a little antique radio in there. They have a lot going on in this space. So not yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's how they've styled it. I like this office though. It's so nice and warm. Again, I love the browns, the colors. I love the color of this accent wall here, how they've done the artwork here. Very, very nicely done. I kind of skipped past talking about their entryway, but they just kind of had a basic table there and didn't have a lot on there. They had a couple lamps there and then the mirror, and then there's just some information there about the property. The kitchen is beautiful. They have the dark walnut cabinets, the double oven. They've got the island with the sink in the island, gas stove, nice little dining area right there, right off of the family room. Very, very nice. I love the wall art. The chandelier is very interesting, large scale but very, very basic looking, but it takes up a lot of real estate. It's pretty wide, which is very different. But I really love this kitchen. This kitchen is really, really nice. And it's got this little area here which you can make like a coffee bar or whatever. I like the way that they have it styled here. Very simply done. But look how these cabinets go all the way up to the ceiling. That is beautiful. I love that. And then on the kitchen cabinet, they just have a cookbook, some pasta, oil and vinegar. Very, very simply done. I love a kitchen like this. Now, I love that. So that's really, really nice. And then they've got a little food scale here, which is very interesting. It looks like a vintage piece. That's really different. I've never seen one quite like that. And then this is the dining room table, and they have it really simply done with just a couple of vases, one with stems, one without. And I love these wall art pieces, the circles there. It's a nice little view here. I like the layout from this room and how you can kind of see all around to the different spaces. Very nice. Oh, I love this lamp. Look at that. I love the shape of it. The lamp shade is really pretty. Very, very nice. Now let's check out the bedrooms here. So first we're in this one. This is the master. I love the color combination in here. Again, they're going with the neutral tones, the cocoa caramel, not cocoa, it's caramel like color or whatever, or rust. Very, very pretty. I love that. And these lamps are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the artwork and how they tied it in with the bedding. Very nicely done. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Also, very nicely done. I love a bright bathroom, so it has great lighting in here, which I love. And then they have the shower, same tile as what we saw over there in the other home, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling. I like this artwork that they have, and they have it kind of stacked one over the other one. This closet here is a lot bigger than the one that we saw over in the other place. This is nice. I like this, and I love the rug and everything. They did a great job on this bedroom to me. I like this a lot. This one was good. I like this one. This was enjoyable. And so, yeah, we just kind of walked around. This was how we spent our Saturday afternoon, going in model homes and just looking around. And this was a lot of fun. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and hopefully you got some decorating inspiration or some ideas from what we've seen in these two homes here located in Lancaster, South Carolina. If you have enjoyed today's video, please don't leave without hitting the thumbs up button as well as the subscribe button so that we can stay connected. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye bye.